Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Michael Jordan.
Hey guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Kevin Willis. MiaVsTor is out there with Robertson. Then it's Daniels. And for Chicago, Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So get that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Jordan can't get it to go. MiaVsTor against Rodman. Back to Robertson. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by MiaVsTor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Harper. Jordan looking around. 6 to shoot. A 3. That shot misses. And it's the Pacers' ball. It's a 3-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. Robertson outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Jordan. The kick out to Harper. Rodman sets the screen for Harper. Back to Jordan. There's the triple. And again, no good by Chicago.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is MiaVsTor. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And that one drops for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Jordan. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket over Robertson. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Robertson a screen on Pippen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Some numbers for Jordan. About 37 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's MiaVsTor. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And the dunk by Love.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Pass to Daniel. For three, MiaVsTor. They get it back. From deep, buries it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Pippen. Kevin Willis grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Robertson, good.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Bulls trail by 13. Outside Harper. Pippen outside. Robertson against Jordan. Over Robertson. Jordan can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Pacers making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Take a look at Jordan, deadly on the stripes. Someone you do not want to foul.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered.
And the dunk by Love.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Chicago, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. You see the first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Indiana, they find themselves in the 7th spot.
And seeing where Indiana is, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now here's Jefferson. Robertson passes to Boozer. Throws it up high. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Right wing. Here's Harper. And again, no good by Chicago.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Kicks it out to Robertson. Launches a three. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Gittin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Now here's Robertson. 15-point game. Offline with his three. Here's Rodman. Nothing on the board. Kukoc pass to Gilmore. And here is Rodman. Pass to Kukoc. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 15. Maravich, the pass to Boozer. Jefferson kicks to Robertson. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
2 points, that one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Maravich. Here's Guerin. Maravich defending. Guerin, no good.
They've been sensational on the backdoor to start this game.
Yes, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Count that one.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Harper against Robertson. Now here's Harper. He's tightly guarded and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws again.
Boy, the energy Ron Harper brings to his game is pretty impressive. I mean, it helps him make contributions on both ends because he's always putting forth great effort.
He's off on the first. Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Dennis Rodman. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Indiana. And the second free throw, good. Pacers leading by 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Boozer. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Textbook. This is how you run screen and rolls. Cartwright being rewarded for the aggressive and quick slash off the pick.
Kukoc against Boozer. Over to the left wing. And deep, Robertson. No points there, only his third miss and 10 attempts from the floor. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Guerin, covered by Evans. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Kukoc. It's stolen by Jefferson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Daniels out there with Willis. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Evans. Pacers leading by 18. Pass to Evans. Robertson outside. From outside the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chicago again turning it over. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. And he'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league. And MiaVsTor is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous scorer.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for Bill Cartwright. And Clark, the postseason is coming at us fast. You ready to make any playoff predictions yet?
You know, I like to pause on that until we actually see a little bit more of what the matchups are going to look like. For me, it's a little too early to answer your question. So much can happen in these last few weeks, but I'll be ready when the time is right.
Jordan in the corner. Pippen outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Evans outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Pippen. And Willis pulls it down. Willis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
4 on the clock. And it's Evans missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
That off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Pacers leading by 20. Now MiaVsTor. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Number 53, Artist Gilmore.
And here's Evans. 5 to shoot. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. Evans has got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Jordan outside. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup. Love's got 6. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made after the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Let's see what you got. You must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh? Oh, that's nice.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Pass to Mirovich. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Here is Love. And Willis pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Love. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. Evans passes to Daniels. Now, here is Mirovich. Back to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
It's stolen by Willis. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Love. Here's Jordan. It's good, and the drought is over. 1 for 9 after 8 straight misses.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Off target from outside. Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. There's a good screen. Kerr kicks to Jordan. And it's off from 3-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside, Mirovich. Shot from 16. It's all in by the Bulls. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Tuesday, They'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Rodman finds Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. GA here about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And the Bulls making a change here. Harper's checked in. Robertson, he's checked in for Indiana. Indiana's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. But Trey, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Guerin. Here's the screen. Here's Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Robertson, and Indiana, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Lets it go with a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. 1:39 left to play here in the half. And 3 from Jordan. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Boozer. Outside Mirovich. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Mirovich. Boozer's got 6.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Jefferson kicks to Robertson. Here's the 3, and Indiana, another 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Textbook alley-oop finished that time by Jordan, picking a clean pass right out of the air for the big slam.
Outside Mirovich for 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Spurs.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And here's Robertson outside. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Pacers out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Chicago Bulls. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched, Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Indiana Pacers.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here is MiaVsTor. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Love in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Pippen. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. MiaVsTor, the pass to Robertson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robertson's got 33 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Jordan over Robertson. The Pacers pull it in. Daniels has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Goes up from the top of the key, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Number 55. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Love with the screen for Jordan. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Robertson passes to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Robertson with the steal. From past the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Harper the pass to Pippen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Pippen's got 10 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to MiaVsTor. Willis with a screen on Jordan. Chalk up 2 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Harper. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
And another 3 for Indiana.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Mind the lane.
Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls.
Shots.
And a change for the Pacers. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Kevin Willis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Robertson outside. There's a screen. Evans against Rodman. Robertson. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. All right, with a screen on Evans. Outside Harper. Clock at 6. Evans, right side. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
All right, with a screen on Maravich. Pippen with it. Picked up by Robertson. Back to Pippen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Hey, it's simple. When Pippen is feeling it, keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Maravich. That one's not going to go.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pippen misses.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Robertson against Pippen. On deep, Evans. The rebound by Cartwright.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Basket counts.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here is Maravich. Robertson outside. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Bill Cartwright, to me, has all the tools he needs to be a real force at his position. A big frame, long arms, good intelligence and toughness. He can do a lot for you down low.
And both free throws good for Cartwright. Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And here's Robert, connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Cartwright gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pick by Cartwright. Here's Garrett, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Fires from way outside. The shot by Robertson, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Kevin, back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance.
Take a break.
And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And he can't get the first one.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
And he's good on the second. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Gilmore, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 for 6.
Out of bounds. Indiana ball.
Here's Robertson. That ball's nice feed that time from Chandler. Robertson's got 41. Pass to Guerin. And the officials will call the illegal shooting right there.
First in field goal percentage. And they're also first in three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chandler with a screen for Boozer. Over Kukoc. Boozer, no luck. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jordan. It's rebounded by Indiana. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Robertson outside. And a miss there on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Kukoc can't get it to go. And Indiana shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Pass to Boozer. Unloads, and he knocks down the jumper. Boozer's got 10 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Guerin passes to Gilmore. That shot, no good. Nice D from Chandler. Jordan against Evans. Shoots. Here's Robertson. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from United Center. With the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Jefferson, Nash out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Bull into the power forward.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Pass to Nash from the arc. The rebound by Cartwright. And here are the Bulls now. Here is Wilcox. Cartwright inside. He's against Collison. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Nice job on the interior. Cartwright shoots a high percentage because he takes quality shots. He never forces bad shots.
And the basket is good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Guerin passes to Cartwright. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the screen inside. Here's Bonner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bonner's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Right side Jefferson over Wilcox. Jefferson's shot is off.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's Guerin. Here's Bonner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Bull.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bonner. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Both good from the line that time.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
To the paint. Collison against Cartwright. Collison the pass to Matherin. They set the pick. And Bull wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kerr outside. Here's Bonner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
But after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Matt Bonner.
One shot.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
4 on the shot clock. Bull can't hit. Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the inside. Bonner's shot good. Bonner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the wing, Matherin. Collison with the screen for Matherin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now the Bulls with it. This run now up to 13-2. Kerr the pass to Carter. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball kicks it over to that.
Up next, the Pelicans, who are very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch, a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. They've got Hayes, and it's Marion in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Kamara. Here's Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Wilt Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Miller outside, puts up a three, connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Chamberlain. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Thompson. We played just over a minute here in the first. Great D that time from Miller. Miller on the wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Thompson against Miller. Thompson, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Miller, the pass to Sampson. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Thompson. Here's Dimon. The three is up. Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's the pick. Here's Sampson. Kamara covering. Basket counts. Sampson's got his second bucket on the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. To take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Here's Dimon. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kamara. They get the rebound. Chamberlain. It's blocked. They retain possession. It's good. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hayes with a screen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 6. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
Here's Thompson. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Marion. No points yet. To the left wing. They've got numbers. Pass to Dimon. Here's Chamberlain. Philadelphia moving it around. Takes the three, and that one's good. Dimon for three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pelicans lead by 3. They set the pick to the wing, right side. Back to Miller. Pass to Marion. Now Miller. Here's Marion. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayes. And again, New Orleans, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Thompson against Miller. To the paint. It's stolen away. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Dimon. Left side Kamara. Here's Chamberlain. No points so far. 6 to shoot. For 3, Dimon. It's hauled in by Sampson. New Orleans leading by 3. Now here's Miller. Miller on the wing. Pass to Hayes. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Dimon. And here's Kamara. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Marion passes to Hayes. Here's Marion. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Chamberlain.
Look out below.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. New Orleans leading by 3. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the 76ers, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
When I look at the 76ers, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Well, with each loss, you can feel the frustration building. It's early, but their struggles are definitely concerning.
Here's Dimon, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Three-pointer, fires in the triple. Dimon's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Sharp, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Dimon over Edgecombe, and it's Dimon missing. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Here's McGinnis. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Here's Thompson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. That gives them the lead. Thompson's got his second basket. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands, coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
Pass to Camby. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Timeout called the 76ers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
With some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The 76ers, 4th.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. Pass to Chamberlain. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Dimon. 6 points for him. Philadelphia moving it around. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
Philadelphia is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's also good, so he hits both free throws. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's McGinnis. Still no points. The 3 from Edgecombe. Chamberlain pulls it in.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Kamara. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Sharp. Takes a 3. Kamara, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Okay, on the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Miller, and it's Hayes in at the power forward position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Good on the second one. Pelicans trail by 8. Miller outside, 3-pointer, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Chamberlain. Tipped and stolen by Hayes. Miller outside, up ahead. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Miller. Hayes has gotten his first points in this one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Chamberlain passes to Thompson.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, David Thompson.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
and their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8 points now. Fires from the wing. It's Hayes with the rebound.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Back to Miller. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Dimon. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Miller. Philadelphia with another miss.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's just a 2-point Philadelphia lead. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
The 76ers making a switch here. Pass to Gaines. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count that bucket.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Now here's Miller. He's covered closely. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Chamberlain.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
13 foul. Now in for Philadelphia, number 5, McCoy.
Here's McCoy. 5 on the clock. The three, Dimon. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Hayes with a screen, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. On our 2K leaderboard, the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 20, Allen Houston.
Marion passes to Miller. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Kamara. Pass to Dimon. Outside Kamara. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Pelicans, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Checking out the Pelicans, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Here's Dimon. 10 points for him. Pass to Kamara. Here's Chamberlain. Beyond the arc. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got 6 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
for Philadelphia, number 23, Dienasty.
Here's Marion. Kamara covering. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hayes. Here's Miller. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Kamara. For 3, Dimon. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Henson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pelicans trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Pass to Camby. Now here's Sharp. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. Let's see the stat sheet here for him. Henderson, he's checked in for Henson. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Sharp. To snap the cold streak. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes of the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Philadelphia. Camby, the pass to McGinnis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
Allie, thanks for the report.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. From the high post. McGinnis with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Sharp up top. No made baskets yet. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. 4-3. That's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, and then on Saturday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, this is one we've all been waiting for. 2 of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know, whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
Murray's checked in for Philadelphia.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And there's 1:45 left in the second period. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Gaines. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Sharp. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. To the inside. Another steal! Here's Gaines. still without a bucket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Gaines. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is hammered home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Dimon. Here's Chamberlain. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dimon. To the paint. Poke loose. Blocked! And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense, they're just playing harder, they're more physical, they're tougher. And honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please grab your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're picking up the shot.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the 76ers.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket, and they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit him hard.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for Betty.
No doubt.
Sumani Kamara out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Dimon, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to McCoy. Oh, target from range. McCoy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miller, left side. Here's Marion. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to McCoy. Sampson, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dimon. Here's Chamberlain. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Chamberlain's got 11.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Miller outside, puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Chamberlain's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Houston. Outside Kamara. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo was embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the 76ers making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Hayes with a screen. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Marion. Now here's Miller, defended by Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Outside Kamara, down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Miller, defended by Hardaway. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. He's got 12.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 11. Puts it up. Hardaway, no good. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Miller. Hayes with a screen. Miller against Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Back to Miller. Lets it go. Nice shot from the wing. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Kamara. Here's Dimon. 12 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Shot is up. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And the 76ers call time here. These are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. Number 1, New Orleans.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a game rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
So it's Philadelphia now. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Gaines. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Dimon. He's got 15. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. Pelicans trail by 16. Miller outside. The 3 is up. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Dimon. Philadelphia moving it around. Over Edgecombe. And it's Dimon missing.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And New Orleans making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's Sharp. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Sampson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Chamberlain. Here's McCoy. Guarded by Miller. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Sampson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hill finds Miller. The lead now in single digits. Miller's got 15.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Sharp. And now New Orleans on the break. Back to Hill from behind the arc. The rebound by Dimon. Dimon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Kamara. 5 on the clock. There's Dimon. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Hill with it. And Kamara picks him up defensively. Miller on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Chamberlain. They still need this. And rejected. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Sampson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dimon. Ooh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here they come.
And if they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Chamberlain. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Houston. 3-pointer, no good. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. That shot wide open. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
That's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Sixers, Will Chamberlain. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Hardaway's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Still no points. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Sampson passes to Sharp. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. No good that time. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
All right, fans, we need you to get loud.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Hayes, and it's McGinnis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dimon. Shoots. Rebounded by Marion.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Gaines. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Dimon. Outside Kamara. Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pelicans shooting at a respectable 49%. Launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Gaines. Here's Dimon from the wing. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 5, McCoy.
The Pelicans lead by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Miller from the arc. And a Another three for New Orleans.
3 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Dimon. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Sampson's checked in. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Houston. Goes up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd assist of the night. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's hauled in by New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Dimon. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Pelicans lead by 6. Now here's Miller. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Miller's got 31.
And their defense has been significantly worse since halftime. They are going to have to make some adjustments.
Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Wilt Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he can't hit the second. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Here's Houston. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, sends it home from 3-point land.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And there's a pick. Here's Miller. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Kamara. Pass to Houston. Here's Dimon. Yep, right through the net.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Miller. Out to the wing. The steal. Here's Houston. Sweet little floater.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense, where they're really cooking right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. The three, Dimon. He drops it from range. Dimon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's 5 threes for him tonight in his 3rd of the half.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Miller. Shoots a 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Right side, Kamara. Oh, it misses!
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. 76ers trail by 6.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11. A minute 58 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Legs loose for 3. Another chance, and it's good on the lay-in.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Well, the defense is solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Miller outside. Here's Marion. Hayes with it. Takes a 3. And misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother them. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
43 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Marion. Oh, he jammed it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Once again,
Here's Houston, guarded by Miller. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Not that time. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, fans. The 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Miami's starting group. Peyton is out there with Wade. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Howard. And it's Zorber in at the 4 slot. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher. It will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Drexler inside. Wade is covered. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Miami now. Howard with a screen on Drexler. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Wade.
Oh, that's a high IQ play from such a young player. Wade found his man easily off the screen.
Outside for Stockton. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
So it's Toronto following the score by Miami. From deep, Drexler. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
The free throw drops for Drexler. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. That drops, so they now lead by 1. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wade outside. Pass to Howard. 3-pointer, Peyton. Issel grabs the board. The Raptors have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Kicks it out to Drexler.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity, once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Wade. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Peyton, and another basket for Miami. And so Stockton will bring it up for Toronto. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Miami on defense. John Stockton getting his 3 to go moments ago. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Miami. Trailing by 4. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Back to Payton. Inside, out to Wade. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. And, of course, Toronto, 3 spots below. And Miami making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Toronto leading by 4. Stackhouse outside. Elbow shot. Goes back up. In deep. Drexler drops it in. Drexler's got 7 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Iguodala outside. Bridges for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Stackhouse. Misses off the right eye. Bridges deciding where to go with it.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Stockton from outside. Here's Issel, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Man, they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Iguodala, the pass to Howard. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Stockton. Here's Stackhouse. Misses the 3.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Bounce pass from Iguodala. Here's Sorber. Toronto grabs the miss. And here's Drexler, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Phoenix. And the layup called.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
Iguodala outside. Back to Payton. Payton with the screen for Howard. To the middle. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Payton's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. Drexler high post. Clock at 4. Rebound by the Heat. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Iguodala, the pass to Harrison. Payton outside. Jordan, the screen on Stockton. Right side, Jordan. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now here's Drexler. He has 7. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Payton. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
A moment now to see the numbers for Payton. First in steals, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Hall's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Pass to Stockton. Here's Howard. There's a screen by Stockton. 18 feet out. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. The rising star guard Tyler Hero said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Blatch. Now, here's Grant. Just 5 to shoot to end the cold streak. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Horford, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Harrison, the pass to Payton. Here's Harrison. To the paint. Here's Parks. Pass to Harrison. They set the pick. Top of the key. He can't hit that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The key out there with Howell. Then there's Stackhouse. Then it's Stockton. And it's Issel in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
Pass to Howard. Here's Issel. He started by Howard. Bridges with the steal. Issel grabs the board. Issel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Stockton. And Payton sends it back. Issel gets the bucket.
Now, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Jordan outside. Back to Payton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Payton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Dwayne Wade.
And the assist numbers the past few weeks have shown how well he's fitting in chemistry-wise for this team.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And stolen by Stockton. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Wade. He lobs it up.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
Raptors trail by 4. Stockton looking around. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Payton against Stockton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get John Stockton.
Pumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards, but Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
The Raptors making a switch here. Drexler's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 5. Inside, Howard with the steal. Here's Wade. Wade slamming it home.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Wade against Drexler. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now here's McKee. No scoring in this one.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Wade against Drexler. Bridges, no one around him. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Drexler. Raptors trail by 5. On the wing, Drexler. Stockton against Payton. A 3 from Drexler. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. To the middle. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Payton's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's McKee. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. On the wing, Stockton. Defended by Payton. On the wing, Drexler. And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Wade surveying the D. Down low, Sorber. That one falls. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
To the wing right side. Stockton from outside. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Bridges drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
The Heat have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting. Just around 70% on the season.
The first one falls.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
All free throws good from Bridges.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Watch with it. Still without a basket. Drexler right side. Overweight. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Stockton.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jumper.
Wade against Drexler. Grant for 3. And the Raptors miss again. Leading by 13. Iguodala, the pass to Harrison. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Stockton's got 6.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Harrison. He's defended by Stockton. And Harrison gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Horford. Clyde Drexler on the way. 6 on the shot clock. A shake. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Issel. Time out, he had 13 points. And again, no good by Toronto.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And stolen by Stockton. Grant finds Stockton. Horford sets a screen for Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Harrison. Drexler defending. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Here's trail by 12. Pass to Issel. On the wing, Drexler. And here is Horford. Grant gets a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Wade outside. 1:19 left in the first half. Jordan with the screen on Drexler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Grant outside. Stockton passes to Issel. Now Drexler. 5 to shoot. Off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Harrison. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drexler scanning the floor. No good, shot missing. And so it's Miami feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be, and the production speaks for itself. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Toronto Raptors.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Gary Payton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Wade out there with Payton. Then there's Howard. Then it's Bridges. And it's Sorber in at the 4-man position.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Drexler. Stockton outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Stackhouse against Bridges. No good from Stackhouse.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wade finds Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Drexler. Here's Stackhouse. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Pass to Sorber. Tipped away. Here's Drexler. And the Raptors miss again.
3rd straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Out left to the wing. Now Howard. He's got 6, just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kept alive, Sorber. He's on target from 8 feet out. Sorber's got 10.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it. Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Wade passes to Payton. Pass to Bridges. Here's Sorber. 10 points for him. Good work there as it goes. Sorber's got 4 this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
You see yourself on the big screen, and you know what to do. Set your moves.
for Toronto. And now to our rookie leader for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Raptors. They're scoreless since the first half. It's called the run, and he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Stockton against Payton.
Hey, yo, D-Wade.
6 to shoot. And a towel with the rebound. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Well, Heat leading by 20. Wade outside. Back to Payton. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And Howard with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Stockton. He's got 6. The 11-footer. And that's collected by Payton.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Wait. Here's Sorber. He's got 12. Pass to Bridges. Here's Howell. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Mikal Bridges. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
Jordan's checked in for the Heat. Wade outside. Back to Payton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the middle. Stackhouse. Good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Heat leading by 22. Jordan, a screen on Stockton. Payton against Stockton. Payton inside. Misses from close range. The Raptors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Howell. Stockton outside. A 3-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges kicks to Wade. They double-team Howard. Here's Payton. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, he had gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Reversed at home, that was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. And here is Payton. He's got 14. Shoots over Stockton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Payton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Stackhouse with it. Wade is covering. No good from Stackhouse.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Payton passes to Howard. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Latcher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's McKee. Plays it up and takes it in. McKee's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Changes for Toronto. Al Horford's checked in for Stockton, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Howell. Here's Cherokee Parks. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Iguodala outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Stackhouse outside. Here's Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got 3 assists in the game. Payton looking around. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Payton passes to Iguodala. Stackhouse against Payton. Count it, good. Payton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Stackhouse against Payton. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Stackhouse, good. Stackhouse has got his third basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Stackhouse against Payton. Over Stackhouse. Payton can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 20. Stackhouse outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. McKee against Iguodala. McKee, no luck. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Bridges got 7. What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Grant. Drexler is out there with Stockton. And it's Issel in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Drexler. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Bridges against Stockton. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
The Heat making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And Grant drops them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Iguodala, the pass to Bridges. Iguodala with a screen on Stockton. Here's Bridges. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for Howard. Grant outside. There's the pick. Sadors, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Now Wade, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Pass to Howard. Now, here's Bridges. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists now tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Stockton kicks to Drexler. It's stolen by Wade. Inside, Bridges. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Toronto calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Howell. Over Jackson. Howell with the bucket.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
The Heat leading by 23. Ball is screen on Daniels. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Daniels. Clock at 6. Harrison, the pass to Augustus. That one good for 2. you.